1051.
Power 1051 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We
Yo.
have some extended family up here.
Black Hippies, TDE.
That's right.
Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q. Good morning, sir.
F Black Hippie, first and foremost. It's Schoolboy Q. How y'all doing, man?
He doesn't want to refer to them. He's the best out the crew. So.
Yeah, I'm the best. I'm the best out of them. I never give them shout-outs. They give me shout-outs. I don't give them shout-outs.
That's what I like about y'all, though. Y'all got a nice competitive spirit, man. That's how it should be.
Yeah, yeah.
Until they start fighting in the studio.
Nah, ain't no blows, Cam. I'm the more a little heavier one, so I don't think they really want to fight me.
Absolutely.
And I keep
Although
a big
Absol
dude
look a
with
little
me.
crazy.
He may sock somebody, so
He said I keep a big dude with me just in case.
I don't know. Top Dog is bigger though.
Yeah, that's why I got him.
All right, but you were the last one to actually join TDE.
Yeah, I was the last one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so when you showed up at the studio, you just had to what was that like? The engineer brought you in, Ali?
Yeah, Ali brought me in. I was playing football, you know what I mean? And he like, yo, I just started rapping that year, like 07.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like,
so
yo,
not fair.
Yeah, I was paying for studio time because I was selling a little bit of drugs and I had a job actually, you know what I'm saying?
Where were you working?
Yeah, I was working at the railroad place called Parsac.
Oh, was you a tailback? You seem like a tailback.
Nah, honestly, I was a receiver. I was a slot and I played corner, a little return.
Okay.
But yeah, he brought me over there. I rapped for Punch one time. He told me to come back. I came back. I was like, free studio time, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I was just trying to use, just free studio time. And the next thing I know, they had a contract in front of me. I'm like, I ain't got no lawyer. I'm like, whatever.
Don't worry about it.
No, you did not just sign that contract.
Yeah,
oh, we got to talk to them.
Damn it, man.
Yeah,
So you ain't going to see no money.
Yeah, it's going to go from F Black Hippie to FTDE in a minute.
You ain't see no money.
Nah, I didn't have nothing. I wasn't, it was just a dream, you know what I mean? I trust him. He let me, I got kicked out of my house. I slept on his couch for years, over like more than 2 years, you know what I mean? Like, what was I supposed to say? Let my lawyer look at this contract?
Hell yeah.
Do you feel like
cool.
you feel
It's
like
my pops now?
You feel like they capitalized off Hands on the Wheel the way they should have? Because it seemed like an album should have came out around that time.
Nah, the album did come out. It was actually a street album. It just happened to happen the way it happened.
Gotcha.
You know, if that makes sense.
But it wasn't a mixtape. You actually sold it as an album.
Yeah. It sold some units too, you know what I mean? It
Right.
was the album coming out.
Well, it opened up
That's a
lot
good
for him.
show and prove though. Like you go put that out independently,
Yeah.
prove yourself, and then you get to really ask for a lot more.
Well, it opened a lot for him. I mean, he's been on the road ever since, and
Yeah.
it's created so much for him.
Yeah.
All right, so I did want to talk a little bit about the way you did grow up because I was reading about you. Excuse me, Charlamagne. And it says here that you grew up kind of middle class, though. It wasn't tough.
Yeah. No, it was kind of tough. My mom made it middle class. I lived in the ghetto, but my mom always had the better job than all the other kids' mom. But this is the thing. My mom worked nights. My pops was like never around. You know what I mean? My mom worked nights, so when my mom would go to work at night, I'm outside with the homies chilling, you know what I'm saying? It started off just little boy, just innocent. But then once my grandmother died, my mom was going to work every night. There was nobody there to watch me. Like I was like 10, 11 years old at home, waiting for my mom to get back to cook me breakfast before I go to school, you know what I'm saying? And that whole night, I was outside kicking it with the homies. She don't even know it that I'm tired as hell trying to go to school, you know what I mean?
But at least you did go to school.
Yeah.
And you played
grades,
football, good grades.
3.3 in high school.
That's all right.
I mean, when your name is Schoolboy Q, I would hope you went to school.
Yeah.
That's why that's his name.
You know what I mean? But I sold drugs and I gang banged and I did all this dumb shit. That's why the Schoolboy Q came. And
But you sold
kinda makes sense,
Oxycontin.
you know what I mean? Huh?
You sold Oxycontin mostly, you said.
Yeah.
Great drug.
Oxycontin.
Right.
Yeah.
You tried it before?
Don't ever try it. It's not good for you.
Don't try what?
I actually did that. I got into an accident one time, and I had to
do it too when I got my wisdom teeth pulled.
Yeah. That's what it's for.
I don't think I have an addictive personality. Because
Yeah, you do.
no, because I took it.
Belvedere every other
Exactly.
minute.
You're a lush.
First of all, I'm not addicted, all right?
You are addicted. And the first sign is denial. You're a lush.
Right,
No,
deny.
because I've been able to do drugs like just once or twice and then never do them again.
Tell us the ecstasy story. I always like to hear that one. Tell us that story real quick. Tell Schoolboy Q that story real quick.
No, it was just
The time she was on ecstasy and broke up a brawl. A massive riot was going down.
I was feeling love, so I was like, look, guys, why are you guys fighting? He accidentally bumped into you. He didn't mean, I didn't even know these people.
That's not what happened. Before that happened, she walked down the street and said, "Stop!"
Yeah. I didn't
Put some
do
dick
that.
in the face, huh?
But do you ever try it though? You know,
Ecstasy?
when you no, well, I'm sure you've tried ecstasy.
What drug haven't you tried, Schoolboy Q?
But what about
Oxycontin, cocaine, and that's it. I tried everything else.
I smoke cocaine.
You tried crack?
I smoke
Never,
cocaine.
well, not crack and heroin, you know, but like Oxycontin is heroin. It's like synthetic heroin, you know what I mean? That's what
Oh,
when
man.
when somebody can't get heroin, say you move somewhere far or something. You can't find the heroin. Most people go to Oxycontin. It's the same feeling. It's just synthetic, you know.
So at what point did you
Generic.
really start taking rap serious? Like, I'm lead the streets alone.
08, 09. I saw Kendrick. He had dropped one of his tapes, and I was like his hype man.
Which one, Section 80 or?
Nah, this was way before that.
Okay.
It was I think it was the Kendrick Lamar EP. It was called that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I was his hype man, and we was doing little shows. Wasn't really getting money, but I just saw how the people was like showing him so much love, and everybody just walking by me like, we don't care you was on stage. You know what I'm saying? I'm
No,
like,
chicks
yo.
would still see you on stage though and still talk to you, I'm sure.
I mean, yeah, yo, what up?
Probably wasn't
what
a lot
up,
of
what
chicks
up?
at the
Where
shows,
Kendrick
though.
at? That was what it was. Yo, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? Talk to me 5 minutes. Yo, where Kendrick at? You think I can get a picture up?
You wasn't like you
got
gotta pass the initiation first. You gotta go through me to get to Kendrick.
Nah. I ain't trying to rape a bitch. You know?
I didn't say that. That's not really.
Oh, you ain't putting Molly in. You ain't putting the Molly in their
Nah,
champagne like Rick
nah,
Ross.
I got a daughter, man. I can't do that, man. I ain't with that stuff, man. But you know, yeah, I saw Kendrick eating. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to eat, so I went to the studio, perfected my craft. I sat out for a whole year. I quit being this hype man, and I don't know. I started getting money for sure.
I was watching the video the other day, and I think it was Ab Soul, and he was just looking there in shock, and he was like, "Yeah, they really let us in the rap game."
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you
Yeah,
sit
yeah.
back and you think about those times when people were passing you by, and then you look at the success of Kendrick's album, how does it make you feel?
It's crazy, man. It's the drive is like, you know, like I'm glad his album did what it did and how people loved it, because now it makes me have to drop something either better or just as good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not what I look like putting out an album that was all right after Good Kid, Mad City, and everybody then gave it these high ratings. Like, I look so stupid. Like, I'm trying to kill my career right there, you know? So I'm just taking my time and making sure it's right, which it is coming out right, and it's almost done.
You guys definitely have one of the best crews around right now.
No, we are the best crew, for sure.
I didn't want to say all that because other people get mad.
Do you feel like
They can get
like
mad as they want. We the best. I don't care who
when
talking
you say you're
that's
the
a shot
best,
at
you mean
Cali?
like lyrically?
you stupid. Everything.
You
Lyrically, records, whatever.
Do you like? Is there anybody else you look for inspiration outside of your own team?
Outside of my own team, yeah, my homies, Danny Brown. Y'all probably don't like him.
I like Danny,
Danny
the
Brown.
ODB, baby.
Yeah, Danny Brown,
Brown,
Rocky,
A$AP
that's
Rocky.
my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Mac Miller and you.
Mac Miller, that's my brother too. My little, he got some stuff. Like my young dude, Mac Miller got some new stuff.
I clown Mac a lot because that's my guy, but he really. If you listen to Mac can snap. Mac can snap,
I'm
yo.
telling you, I wouldn't be around him if he wasn't rapping. Like, I kick it with him a lot. I was just with him yesterday.
And Max said he
wouldn't
gonna punch
be around.
Charlamagne in the face too. I can't wait for that.
Oh, yeah, he got a cold little right, too. I seen him punch a black dude in the face. He got a cold right. Don't get it twisted.
You got better security than Mac, though. That dude he got was Big Dave. Big Dave looks slow as hell.
Big Dave, yeah, that's my
Look like he
dude,
guard the
Big Dave.
refrigerator all day, not Mac Miller.
Big Dave really is homie. He ain't security. He just there to scare people. That's his homie, man.
Now
I
you
don't know.
also were a Hoover Crip. Does that mean you always are?
I'm from Hoover forever. That had it on my chest. You know what
I
I'm
went
saying?
there one time by accident.
By
I went to one of those after hours parties in somebody's backyard.
Crazy. I ain't been.
No, you know what? This is a good story because I was with Jay Electronica, and we were in LA,
Like trying.
and J Rock came with us. And so I don't know anything about what's going on. We were at a club, and then we were like, Jay Electronica's like, let's go to this after hours spot. So J Rock's rolling with us. He's like, cool, we go. And he was like just on edge. And I was like,
J Rock's in blood, ain't he?
Yeah, but this is the thing with Hoover's in LA. Like 90% of the time we get along with Bloods. You know what I mean? Like it's weird. It's a little different in LA. You know what I mean? Like naturally Hoover's not even really Crips no more. It's something that's called criminals. It's like I don't want to say it, but I don't mean no offense to nobody, but it's a CKB type thing. You know what I'm saying? This killer, that killer, like everything killer. But my hood, Five Deuce, is like still gangster Crip. It's like, it's different because it's more than one Hoover in LA. It's not just, you know what I'm saying, everything. Like, I don't know people from 8-Tray Hoover, 9-4 Hoover. I know a few of them, but not a lot of them. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but our hoods now, since like 2000 and like maybe 1 or something on up, we've been getting along with a lot of Bloods.
I'm so confused right now.
Yeah,
I'm not,
that's why
I'm not
I don't
taking
even
none
know
of
why
this
I
in.
said it.
But you know, it was
questioned
we were,
about
he was
anything.
chill.
I don't
He
want the
was chill,
FBI coming up
though.
here. You had Schoolboy Q up here, and he said, I ain't hear nothing he said, officer. I was confused.
No, we went there though, and he was chill. But then I didn't, I don't know what's going on because I'm from out of town.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just thinking we going to an after hour spot, and It's a little different.
So you can't never switch gangs? Because I remember back in the day when Baby and Wayne had blue flags, then they had red flags. You can't switch gangs?
Man, that's Baby and Game, man.
I mean, Baby and Wayne, not Game. I ain't say Game now. Game. I did not say Game. I said Baby and Wayne.
What are you talking about over there?
I said Baby and Wayne would
Game
have.
too.
I said Baby and Wayne had blue flags, then they switched up and had red flags.
Oh man, that's on them, man. I'm from Hoover. I don't care where they from. I know I met Wayne a few times, but I don't know.
You seem like you don't like. You seem like the a rapper that doesn't like the industry.
I don't.
I'm the
hate
same way. I understand.
I hate doing interviews. I hate
Hey.
talk.
Hey,
Not
this
to
ain't no
y'all.
way to
Not
friends.
to y'all.
I'm
Y'all
playing.
cool. See, this is cool where we can talk and chill.
Yeah.
But I hate to. So when your album coming out, who's featured on it?
Your crew.
So how does it feel when Kendrick just can't? Well, hang on. Roll through their phone to find some more
Exactly.
questions. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't know nothing about me, let's just kick it. Like, let's make it fun or something. Like, I hate interviews.
You made a lot of money off Hands on the Wheel?
I made $1 million off Hands on the Wheel.
Does the IRS know that, sir? You don't know if you want to
Yes,
stick.
I don't have $1 million, but I made $1 million.
Got you.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means either.
That means he paid his taxes. That's what he means. He
Oh.
sat there
That
and
means
put
other
the
people
right
have to
thing.
get paid
actually,
too,
I'm
but this-
supposed to pay my taxes now. I don't.
Me too. I'm not looking forward to
I'm
it.
not paying $1 million worth of taxes or none of that.
Nah, like 35% of it.
I'm
waiting till the last minute to do my taxes because I owe money, so I don't want to give that money up
So what,
any
man?
earlier than I have to.
So what? As long as you keep it G and ain't lying like everybody else, they end up on the website.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna end up on no website.
You bang any industry chicks yet?
Yep.
Care to share?
Nope.
He's not gonna tell you, and he's not gonna share them with you either.
I done did some porno stars. I done did all types.
Oh yeah, because Mac Miller lives by a bunch of porno stars.
I live by Mac Miller. I live like 30 minutes, like 20 minutes away from him.
Are the people in your from your neighborhood, are they happy for you when you go
Yeah,
home?
I ain't got no problems. I don't even go to the set no more. They know. Like, I went to the set one time trying to, you know what I'm saying, do that little comeback to the
Keep
set.
it real.
Kick it.
Keep it real.
Like, to be crazy. Like, why you over here? Like, you know
Those
what I'm
real
saying?
homies, though.
Yeah.
Those
like,
real homies that be like, man, if you
Yeah.
don't get your ass out of here.
But now one of the dudes that told me why you over here in jail right now.
See?
You
Fake
know what
homies
I'm
that want you
saying?
stay on the block with them. Man, stay over here and keep it
Keep it
real.
real, yeah. You
They
don't
like,
come
get
around
out,
no
what
more.
are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, I kick it for like over an hour. They like, what's up? Why you here? Like,
Are you gonna come out with your own line of bucket hats?
nah, everybody telling me that. But
You
it's
should.
like, man, you see these rappers, so many rappers got this clothing line, that clothing line. I'm going to just keep it gangster and just be the king of them. And just have
I
everybody.
mean, it only
around.
makes sense.
That's a different route, though. A bucket hat. I mean, it's one
You
thing to have
like
a
making
clothing line.
money, right?
Oh, no, man. Yeah, I love it. I'm making a lot of money now.
That would be
man.
a
I
great
ain't greedy.
merchandising item for you.
I'm not greedy, man. I got 20. If I made 20,000 in my bank, if I had 20,000 in my bank account, I'm good for the rest.
But you
of the
could sell
year.
those on tour.
For the rest of the year?
I'm just saying, I'm not greedy, yo. You got
He
think
happy
of
to be, he happy.
$20,000.
Okay, well, can I make some bucket hats and put
$20,000
your name
a
on
lot
them
of
and sell them?
money for
It is. No, you know what, though? Especially when you come from the hood and you used to not having nothing. I be feeling the same way, yo. I be looking at...
rich. Y'all don't get y'all rich now.
No,
I
they
know
are.
y'all
Not me.
rich.
I drive a 2004 Cadillac
I
Escalade.
don't have a car.
And it's paid for.
Oh, he
And
doesn't have
don't
a car,
work.
Charlamagne. Beat that.
Yeah, but he got car service because he signed the TDE. And I can't afford
definitely
car
got car
service. You got car service.
But you're rich, man. Don't y'all
No,
get me like
no,
No,
that.
Charlamagne
no.
definitely has. He always brags about how much money he
Charlamagne.
has.
That's a lie. That's
Well,
the
what
rich
would
one.
you say?
No, I know. Look at the
You know what he
chain.
drive? A Bentley Mufasa.
Ah, man.
Is it
I
What's that?
never even tested
Musan.
But let's financially, like, what has changed for you since you got on and been doing shows and getting money? Like, what have you been doing that you're like, wow, I'm rich. Not rich, but you know.
Balmain sweaters, Dior jeans, and
See,
Jordans. That's it. I don't
That's a lot
buy
right
nothing.
there.
I don't buy nothing.
So what do you
I
do
got
with
a
your
daughter,
money?
Man. I got a daughter.
Same here, bro.
I got a. Does she go to school? That's like $500, $580 a month. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Pay her mama's rent. I gotta pay. You know what I'm saying?
You
The
got
weed
bills.
man. I got to pay the
I
weed
gotta
man
pay the
every
weed
2
man.
days. Like, I got some stuff going on. I gotta chill.
why don't you have a car?
I'm never at home. I'm always out here.
So okay, I mean, fair enough.
You got girls begging you to take the condom off yet?
Nah, I haven't had no girl beg to take the
Because he
coming.
probably doesn't use any. Hello, pull out.
What? Nah, I got the Jimmy on deck. I got the Jimmy
Unprotected
on
sex
deck.
ain't the safest, but it feels the best.
All
Oh,
right.
man.
Well, I ain't got time for them condoms all the time, Schoolboy Q. You be in a rush, you know what I mean?
Don't
She
get me
look
wrong.
clean.
I have
You don't do
hit a
that. She
couple-
look clean.
I have hit a couple with no rubber on. Don't get me
my
wrong, but
goodness.
you
Damn,
know,
Schoolboy Q.
You act like you haven't.
Nope.
I'm good though. I'm tested.
Have it.
I'm good. I'm
You tested,
Yeah, yeah.
but what? But you always pull out, right?
No,
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
You gonna
Schoolboy
learn
Q.
today.
You
I got
got
one
one?
kid, so I'm good.
That's how I feel.
One
He probably
kid.
thinks you think smoking weed maybe just helps you with it.
Yeah,
as far as
makes-
birth control.
Oh my God.
I done had a lot of unprotected sex and I done pulled out a lot, and I got one daughter, so I'm good.
You good?
That you know of. You got one that you know of.
My ratio is good.
We the one that get the. See, you can tell you have 5 kids. Like you ain't getting no.
Absolutely.
You
I
ain't
agree.
getting
All right,
no
but we're not
pussy.
up here promoting, unsafe
right.
sex. It's when they say
Schoolboy
make sure you use
Q.
condoms, strap
I'm
up.
just saying, if you know what you're doing, she's not gonna get pregnant.
There you go. Learn
Okay,
how to
that's
pull
what you
out.
think. And you know what? You don't want to get accused of something that maybe it possibly could be yours, but then then you got to go through all that.
Nah.
Baby comes out with a bucket hat. He
I'm
knows
just
it is.
saying. Be
So listen, you say you got a daughter, right? So when you hear Rick Ross say something like, "I put a Molly in her champagne, she ain't even know it. Took her home and I hit that, she ain't even know it." Does that bother you, or you just look at it as just rap?
As long as it ain't my daughter, you gonna have to die. So, it don't matter. Straight up.
I saw your daughter in your last video too.
Yeah,
Super
she
cute.
in every video.
Yeah.
She's gonna be in
I
my
was just
next
watching
video. I'm gonna make her famous, man. That's my baby.
What's gonna be the name of your debut album?
She's like a little actress.
Oxymoron.
Oxymoron. Okay.
Yeah. Oxymoron.
What's the
He doesn't
meaning
know what
behind
that
that title? I know what oxymoron means. That means like pretty ugly.
Yeah,
That's what oxymoron.
basically.
He's probably
pretty
been called it
ugly.
for a long time. That's why you know
Basically,
that.
is what it is. It's basically a safe album title. Honestly, see, I ain't never told nobody. It's a safe album title, so no matter what I talk about on the album, it's gonna make sense.
Gotcha.
But that's
You know what
he's
I'm
contradicting himself. Well,
Yeah,
I said it's an
exactly. My
oxymoron.
last album was called Habits and Contradictions. It's a run-on from my last album. You
Gotcha.
get what I'm saying? So listen to Habits and Contradictions, because I know you didn't.
No, I've heard a lot of your music. I heard the rap, your rap, hip hop.
Weed.
That's your song.
You say his-
That was 2011.
I've
though.
listened to a lot of Schoolboy Q joints. I couldn't tell you and Ab Soul apart for a while.
What?
I couldn't.
So we talking
my
about
gosh.
the stars and all
Yeah.
types. We talking about shooting
Yeah.
people, get
You and J Rock are definitely the gangsters of the TDE crew.
Yeah, we the G's. I'm just a little more flyer than everybody.
Are you gonna cut your nails?
Never in life. Clean though.
Trinidad Q.
Clean though. I don't know about the butt.
Yeah, Trinidad James nails was dirty as hell. He had them long, dirty fingernails.
Damn it,
Nigga
man.
popping too many Molly.
Doesn't that make it hard with women?
I mean, I ain't trying to put my finger. I want to put my ding ding in there. So I ain't tripping.
I ain't fingered a girl since middle school.
Yeah, that's like.
Nobody fingered nobody.
I know somebody
Like,
you
what are you
fingered. Cut it
doing? What are you
out.
doing?
Charlamagne, you're
Wait,
such a
wait, wait, stop
liar.
it.
You just fingered somebody.
Who'd
This
he
girl I
finger?
know.
Who'd he finger?
That's because I was outside and it was daytime and I had no condoms.
You
So
a liar.
that was.
Who'd he
listen,
finger though? Who'd he finger?
That was
I'll
2
tell you
years
later.
ago, matter of fact.
All right. Well, that wasn't what you
Oh,
said.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.
Schoolboy Q,
Schoolboy
oxymorons.
Q.
What can we expect the album
Charlamagne,
though?
oxymorons.
Damn. I don't want to see, man. Another thing. See, rappers always give out their dates and they push back all the time. I don't
Gotcha.
want to be that dude. Like, I want to be the dude when I put the date out, it's coming out. You know what I'm saying? So people won't be like, oh, it's coming out. Then they get on Twitter, they see another date, and they be like, oh, they
Around
probably done
what
lost
season?
20 people trying to buy your album.
You on
know
Interscope
what I
as well, right?
mean? Yeah.
What season you think? Would you like?
You know,
You
it's
think
coming out this
seasonally?
year.
This year.
For sure. If it ain't coming out this year, I'm dropping myself off the label.
Okay. Good luck. They not letting
me
you
and my
go.
daughter gonna go somewhere, dog, and I'm gonna be up here with the job application trying to work for y'all. So we're gonna see what happens.
Well, the Schoolboy Q is the Breakfast Club. It's Power 105.1.